And while we wait for the runners and riders to get themselves together at the start here, we have a beautiful day in Camden. The sun has just come out and they're off for this first race.
For the lead, Follow My Footsteps, Sumo Power. Up on the outside as they head to the first L season. They're in fourth. Easy Reach fifth on the outside, and Black Quartz now in sixth. Ice Bear seventh. Ekakisek Sergeant Karakoram on the outside. Then comes Compromise. About four. Back to Cherokee Speed as they head now around that far turn and come towards us now to fence 3 with Autumn Riches. Your leader by 2.5. Then comes Easy Reach. They're in second, 5 lengths back to L Season. Sumo Power fourth along the inside. Follow My Footsteps is fifth, about 7 off the pace. Ice Bear is next, and Black Quartz as they straighten away now and come to the fourth. Autumn Riches is your leader. Easy Reach. Now Easy Reach, as they come to the fifth, takes the lead. Autumn Riches settles back into the second spot. L Season next in Black Quartz. Sumo Power on the inside, then Follow My Footsteps. Ice Bear in tight there, 2.5. Back to Eat Cake. Then comes Sergeant Karakoram. Compromise last save one in Cherokee Speed. Last of all under the wire for the first time. Easy Reach is your leader by 1.5 lengths. Autumn Riches. L Season opens it up a notch now as they head to the sixth and into the turn. As they make the way into that turn and head to the back straight. And they'll come around on the inner loop. Easy Reach in front by 1/2. Now L Season is there on the outside. Autumn Riches battles back 2.5. Back to Follow My Footsteps as they head down the back straight, and L Season rockets to the front there. 2.5 back to Easy Reach. Autumn Riches there in third. Follow My Footsteps fourth, about 5 off the pace. Ice Bear in fifth. Black Quartz next, sixth. Then Sergeant Karakoram. Sumo Power is next. Eat Cake on the outside. Compromise. Cherokee Speed is 11th as they head down the back straight for the final time. It is Easy Reach by a head. L Season battles back on the outside. Follow My Footsteps there in third. Autumn Riches is next. Then comes Black Quartz. Sergeant Karakoram begins to gain some ground on the outside, and Ice Bear is next. Last jump on the back straight. Easy Reach. L Season draws alongside. L Season a neck in front now. Easy Reach is next. Autumn Riches there in between horses. Follow My Footsteps, and Sergeant Karakoram on the outside. Here they come now to the top of the straight. L Season has the lead. Sergeant Karakoram on the outside, and Easy Reach somehow has gotten through. Here they come now to the 12th and final. Sergeant Karakoram, Easy Reach on the inside. L Season is next. Autumn Riches on the inside. Far outside Ice Bear. Now on the inside, Autumn Riches somehow has gotten through. Sergeant Karakoram is next. Black Quartz, and here's Ice Bear on the outside. Sergeant Karakoram.
Winning jockey Brian Crowley. Brian, you told me yesterday there's no prizes for second. By jolly going to the last, you weren't going to be second today. Yeah, you know, he's run plenty this year. He's very consistent on the good ground. You know, the horse deserves it. I was coming up full of confidence. He walked so good. You know, and as soon as we jumped one, I knew that, you know, the real good pace will suit him, and he just relaxed and jumped. And you know, when the second horse came to me, my dog did.
We gave him a beautiful ride. He actually said in the end he almost got there just a tad too soon. The horse was kind of looking around a bit. He's not used to being in front.
Well done, and we'll join at the top of the leaderboard now, so we have a great day in store.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And they're away. In the Woolfe Classic, Brahms quickly for the lead. Gawarib is next. Wanganui is moved up. 2.5, Bruno Frigerio. Then comes Dark Watch in 5th, and Slice of Gold is 6th as they head on now to the second of 11 fences. Classic, Brahms, Wanganui, they're over that one together. 3 lengths back now, Gawarib on the outside. Then comes Dark Watch. Bruno Frigerio, Slice of Gold as they come through the straight for the first time. Coming towards us now in Class Brahms. As the lead by a half. Wanganui is next. Gawarib, Yellow Silks on the inside. Dark Watch right there in 4th. Then Bruno Frigerio. Slice of Gold is 6th as they come to the wire for the first time. Sharp pace here as they come by us the first time with Class Brahms and Wanganui. They are heads apart on the lead. Dark Watch 3rd by a head. Then comes Gawarib as they come to this fence in front of us. Bruno Frigerio is next. And then comes Slice of Gold as they head for the turn. Round the turn they go into the back straight. Class Brahms is your leader by a half length. Wanganui on the outside. Gawarib, they're in 3rd. Dark Watch about 4 off the lead. 2.5 back to Bruno Frigerio. And at the back is Slice of Gold as they head down the back straight now. Wanganui a neck on the outside. To the good of Class Brahms, a length and a half back to Dark Watch. Gawarib is 4 off the pace in the 4th spot. Bruno Frigerio is next. And Slice of Gold only about 5 off the pace now as they head down the back straight. 3 from home. Wanganui, Class Brahms, there together. Dark Watch on the outside in 3rd by a half. Gawarib is next. Then Bruno Frigerio and Slice of Gold about 5 off the pace now with 2 fences to go here in the Woolfe. Wanganui has the lead, 3 parts of a length. Class Brahms next. Bruno Frigerio is 3rd and moving up on the outside. Dark Watch is next. Then comes Gawarib and 3 now back to Slice of Gold. Over the 10th, and it is Class Brahms on the inside and Wanganui on the outside. 2.5 to Dark Watch. Bruno Frigerio, Gawarib, and Slice of Gold. Here they come to the 11th and final. Wanganui, Gawarib on the inside. Class Brahms is 3rd. Then comes Dark Watch. Through the straight now. Paddy Young and Wanganui. They have the lead with Gawarib. It's Wanganui home in front.
I said, just win the race and then I'll fix the A quick word with winning rider Paddy Young. Paddy, you looked like you had it under control the whole way, although a little bit keen early on.
Yeah, he's a bit keen early on, obviously, at 4 holes. He settled better in the mud. But he knew today what today was about. He was a bit keen, but he jumped so well when we got going. And he's won easy in the end, so he has. So I was delighted with him. Obviously, a big ask for 3-year-olds to come here in the open like this. So, you know, the main thing is to get the win. That was the important thing today. So he'll go home and grow up a lot now over the winter and be a beautiful horse for next year.
Flag is up. Away in the Springdale Open Timber. And he's a conniver. Will show the way to the first of 18 timber jumps. Professor Maxwell right alongside. Gather No Moss is next to the inside of that one is Music to My Ears. Mussy Cuckoo is next and Hot Rise settles in 6th for the early going as they make their way to the second jump. Heading to the back straight for the first time. And the leader is He's a Conniver. In front by a length and a half, Professor Maxwell is next. On the outside, Mussy Cuckoo, Music to My Ears, then Gather No Moss and Hot Rise as they jump the third and head down the back straight. Down the back straight they go, and He's a Conniver. Over the fourth, in front by 2.5. Mussy Cuckoo is next. Then comes Professor Maxwell, followed by Gather No Moss, Music to My Ears, and Hot Rise as they make their way to fence number 5. They'll make the right-hand turn now and head to the back straight as they're over the fifth, and it is He's a Conniver on the lead by 2.5. Mussy Cuckoo is next. Another 2 lengths back. The Professor there in third. Then comes Gather No Moss, Music to My Ears, and Hot Rise as they make the right-hand turn and head to the 6th. It is He's a Conniver on the lead, 2.5 to Mussy Cuckoo, then 3 more. Back to Professor Maxwell now in third, then Gather No Moss. Music to My Ears, Hot Rise. He is about 10. Off the pace as they make that jump and head now to the 7th. They come towards us now. He's a Conniver. Has the lead by 2.5. Mussy Cuckoo is next. Then it's Gather No Moss in third. Professor Maxwell, 5 back in fourth. Then comes Music to My Ears and Hot Rise as they come now to the 8th, about halfway home here in the Springdale Timber. Into the straight, and He's a Conniver. In front, 2.5 to Mussy Cuckoo. Then comes Gather No Moss, a gap of 4, Professor Maxwell. Hot Rise next, and Music to My Ears settles back in 6th. As they jump the 9th. Couple of boards down there, but all runners still up and going, and it is He's a Conniver. In front by 2.5. Mussy Cuckoo is next. Then they come to the 10th jump with Gather No Moss in third, Hot Rise, then Music to My Ears. And Professor Maxwell, there was a faller. That was Mussy Cuckoo, who was a faller at that fence. As they head to the back straight now. Down the back straight they go, and He's a Conniver has the lead by 3/4 of a length. Gather No Moss is next, gap of 2.5. Is Hot Rise. And then 5 more. Back to Music to My Ears, and then comes Professor Maxwell. As they jump the 11th and head to the turn to move out around that far loop. It is He's a Conniver on the lead, 2.5. Gather No Moss. Then 2.5 back to Hot Rise. 4 lengths back, Music to My Ears. Professor Maxwell. Now a more distant 5th. As they jump the 12th, He's a Conniver on the lead by 1/2. Gather No Moss draws alongside to challenge. Now it's 3. Back to Hot Rise, then Music to My Ears, and Professor Maxwell close to being pulled up here as they head to the back straight on this final loop now in the Springdale Open Timber. And the leader is Gather No Moss now by 4. He's a Conniver is next. Then comes Music to My Ears and Hot Rise as they head out round that far turn now. 3 fences from home here in the Springdale, and it is Gather No Moss in front by 3. Hot Rise is next, a gap of 2.5 back to Music to My Ears. And then comes He's a Conniver, a tiring 4th now. They'll turn and come at us now. And come on now to the 17th and second to last. Gather No Moss in front by 3. Hot Rise is next. Then Music to My Ears and He's a Conniver. And here they come now to the top of the straight. The big gray Gather No Moss, but Hot Rise may have something to say about it now. Here they are, after 3.25 miles, heads apart now at the 18th, and the pace quickens. Hot Rise on the outside, on the inside, Gather No Moss over the final. Gather No Moss now ahead. Hot Rise rallies on the outside. Hot Rise now in front. Hot Rise wins it.
I'm here with winning rider Will Haynes. Will was just explaining to me that he had plenty of horse under him, and Will, I'll let you explain just what happened after the last.
Well, sat down to ride the finish, and he just drifted over a little bit. Maybe he Gather No Moss, I'm not sure. Let's see what the stewards have to say, I guess.
Well, we'll get back to you in a minute, but you look the winner in a great ride. Well,
Thank you, sir.
Flag is up, and they are away in the Colonial Cup, and all the way well, Arcadius on the outside for the lead. Lead Us Not now moves up. You're Some Man. Here comes Art. They're between horses. Italian Wedding 5th on the outside. Dynasty up along the inside. Next in 6th. Decoy Daddy is there. Then comes Sermon of Love. Divine Fortune next, Nation Builder on the outside. Organisateur is 12th as they make their way on this inner loop now. And Tax Ruling has the lead over the 3rd. Here comes Art there in 2nd. And then comes Lead Us Not. Racing in third. Dynasty is fourth along the inside. You're Some Man fifth on the outside. Decoy Daddy next sixth, and Arcadia seventh. Italian Wedding is eighth. Divine Fortune next in ninth. Nation Builder is next. Then comes Sermon of Love. Organizatio continues 12th. As they turn now and have a look at the 5th of 17. It is Tax Ruling on the lead here. Here comes Art is next. And then comes Lead Us Not in third. You're Some Man to the inside. Closer in is Decoy Daddy. Then comes Dynasty. Arcadius next. Italian Wedding. Then comes Divine Fortune. Nation Builder is next, and along the inside, Sermon of Love. As they turn and head to the back straight, it is Tax Ruling with the lead. On the inside by our head, here comes Art. Right there alongside. It's about 6 now. Back to Lead Us Not. There in third, You're Some Man. On the outside is next. Then Decoy Daddy Arcadius Dynasty, followed by Sermon of Love, as they turn and head down the back straight now. And here comes Art. The gray has the lead now by 2. Tax Ruling is next. It's about 7 back to You're Some Man. Decoy Daddy on the outside is next. Then comes Arcadius. Along the inside is Lead Us Not. And down the back straight they go to the 10th. Here comes Art in front, 2.5. Tax Ruling is next. A gap of 6 to Arcadius. Italian Wedding there in between horses. You're Some Man is 5th along the inside. Then Decoy Daddy in 6th. Divine Fortune next is 7th. Along the inside, Lead Us Not is next. Dynasty Nation Builder on the outside, and Sermon of Love. And around the far turn they go now. Here comes Art. The big gray in front by 2.5. Tax Ruling trying to stay with that one. Then comes Arcadius. On the outside is next. It's a gap of 2.5 then. Divine Fortune as they round the far turn. Here comes Art. Has the lead. Tax Ruling is next. Arcadius on the outside. Divine Fortune. There in 4th, and Italian Wedding is next. It's 5 back to Lead Us Not. And here they are now, moving to the top of the straight. They come to the 16th. Here comes Art, has the lead. Tax Ruling on the outside. Divine Fortune towards the inside is next. And then comes Lead Us Not as they come now to the final in the Colonial Cup. Here comes Art. Divine Fortune on the inside. On the outside, Tax Ruling. Arcadius is next. Down to the wire in the Colonial Cup. This one's a classic. Divine Fortune on the inside. Here comes Art. On the outside, Tax Ruling. Tax Ruling in front.
Carolina Cup Racing Association. Presentation. Tax Ruling. Trainer. Ground trainer and
Here with winning ride Chavez Brewer's that was as canny a ride as I've seen in a long many years. How was it?
Everything went perfect. You know, we didn't get the greatest start at flag drop, but he moved his way up nicely through the field, jumped the first great, and landed in a really good spot. Was enjoying himself out in front for the first part of the race, and then Archie Kinsley's horse came by him, and he was happy to sit there in behind him. But given me the feel that he wanted to go after him. So I was happy with the way it was going.
Okay, well, I thought you gave him a brilliant ride, and it was a great performance. Well done, chap.
Thanks, Sam. I mean, horses like that make my job a little easier.
Absolutely. Well
Thanks.
done, mate.
Flag is up, and they're off in the Hobkirk Hill. Dugan for the early lead. Lake Placid quickly alongside. General Roanoke into third. Red Letter Day is fourth. Hughes next fifth, and Rainiero is sixth. On the inside, Brave Prospect, then comes Mischief, followed by Winning Vow as they make their way to the third of 14. General Roanoke emerges on the lead. Red Letter Day is next, and Lake Placid is settled back into third. Dugan next, fourth, with Hughes fifth along the inside. Brave Prospect is next, then Mischief on the outside. Rainiero is next, and Winning Vow is ninth. As they make their way to the top of the straight and turn and come towards us now. Lake Placid and Red Letter Day together on the lead. General Roanoke now back in third. Dugan is next as they turn and come towards us now. And come on now to the sixth. Red Letter Day has the lead. General Roanoke is next. The inside, Brave Prospect, then comes Hughes. Dugan, Mischief is next. Lake Placid way to the outside, then Rainiero, and Winning Vow. As they come by us now and make their way onto the eighth fence. Lake Placid takes the overland route there, away from the others. Red Letter Day is next, then comes General Roanoke and Dugan, then comes Mischief. As they make their way into the turn, Rainiero is next, then Hughes. Brave Prospect, Winning Vow. As they make the turn and head now to the ninth. Red Letter Day has the lead by 2.5. Hughes is next over the ninth. General Roanoke there in third. Then Brave Prospect. Lake Placid 4 wide, but going back up to challenge for the lead. As they make the turn and head down the back straight. Once again, Lake Placid to the front. Red Letter Day is next. Hughes along the inside. Then comes Mischief. Dugan up 4 wide now. As they head down the back straight, a Winning Vow has quickly come on as well. Hughes has dropped back. Brave Prospect, Rainiero, General Roanoke at the back. Lake Placid has the lead. Winning Vow stealthily now in second. Mischief to the inside. Rainiero there in fourth now. And Dugan on the inside fifth. Hughes is next. Red Letter Day. Brave Prospect and far back General Roanoke. And round the far turn, Lake Placid. In front by a head, Winning Vow is right there to challenge. At the fence now is Mischief. Rainiero on the outside. And then comes Dugan. As they make the turn now, here's fence 13, Lake Placid, Winning Vow. They fly over it together. 2.5 to Mischief at the rail. On the outside, Rainiero. 14th and final now in the Hobkirk Hill. Winning Vow first to the fence. Rainiero up on the outside next. Then comes Mischief. Final run to the wire. Winning Vow has the lead. Here comes Raymond. Up in time.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
You think after day racing, she knows we're not shy.
With winning rider Matthew McCarron, can he ride there, Matthew? Brilliant one.
Thank you. Brilliant horse. He does everything. I just do my best to steer and try to keep him out of trouble. And for some reason, every time I ride him, I seem to find trouble with this horse, and he just perseveres. He jumps phenomenally and just gets the job done. He's the consummate professional.
So you look like you saved something in the tank. Did you had them covered in front of you from 3 out?
I thought so. Neil's horse carried on much better than I was expecting. And going to the last, I thought I had him measured, but he kicked on so well from the last, I wasn't quite sure. And fortunately, my horse just had enough to hold him off. So.
And I'm here with winning trainer Richard Valentine. Richard, beautiful win.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. He did it very well. Matt gets on with him. Mr. Strawbridge has always held the horse in high regard, and he broke down a couple years ago, and we did the PRP. He went back to Augustine. Emery Jones and Julia worked together to bring this horse back, and I'm just glad they gave him the time and look forward to next year.
And
Flag up, and they're off. Crookshank Lad quickly, clear on the lead. Sitterspear. The next then comes Van Burn. Black back to the outside of Vanna. On the inside, now in fifth. Red Chat is sixth, then comes Tiger Trail, Tiger Express to the outside. And 5. Back to opening movement. Racing 9 as they head down the back straight. Crookshank Lad has the lead. Sitterspear on the inside. There in second, gap of 4.5 to the left, back third, and Hobkirk is fourth. On the outside, Blue Rock Chat, fifth, about 6 off the base. Then comes Tiger Express. Backward on the inside, 5. That Tiger Trail. Nobody moving. Is 9th. And on the wire for the first time.
Let's go, 10!
Crookshank Lad.
10!
Under a step hold here, that's still off by 6. Sitterspear. His next is run back in third, then comes Savannah. In fourth. 5 lengths back to the right cat. Tiger Express to the outside. Tiger Trail opening movement is 9th as they turn down the back straight. For the last time, it is Crookshank Lad. Well in front of the margin now, 7. Sitterspear is next, 2.5 the black bag. Abana on the outside. Then a gap of 2. Bluegrass Chat is next, then Bannockburn. Tiger Express, Tiger Trailer, opening movement. Into the far turn. And Crookshank Lad still full off run on the lead. The margin 6 over Sitterspear. Black Bag is next. Then comes Savannah. Bannockburn on the outside. Bluegrass Chat at the rail. They come to the top of the straight now, and Crookshank Lad quickly being engulfed by Sitterspear on the outside. Black Bag at the rail is next to Bluegrass Chat. Down the stretch, Sitterspear on the outside gets to the front. On the inside, Crookshank Lad and Black Bag is next. It's Sitterspear.
I'm here with my Maiden winning rider, Jason Ruck. Jason, a fabulous ride.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Well
you so much. It means a lot coming from you.
And was it a good ride?
Yes, sir. Brilliant. You know, Arch prepared him brilliantly. He win last out at Aiken in the same fashion. You know, I had to get the sensors in the winner's circle here this afternoon. I'm glad they gave me the opportunity.
I was just telling all our viewers how hard you work at home and how you deserve these accolades in a winning ride.
Oh, that belongs to the whole team and everybody else as well, as you know. You know, it's not just me.
Well, you did a great job, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Done.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Well done.
Thanks a lot, man. Good one. That's great.
Here with winning trainer Arch Kingsley. What a wonderful culmination to a great weekend and a great day's racing.
I love winning a race like this here for my hometown connections. The Sensors have been wonderful supporters of mine for a very long time. They live here in town. This is a horse that Sean Clancy found for the Sensors years ago, and we've had some troubles along the way. Their patience allows me to keep bringing them back after problems, and now it's 2 in a row off of a 2-year layoff. So she's obviously a pretty nice horse, and it's fun to bring it all back home.
So ladies and gentlemen, the man can ride and the man can train. He's my hero. Well done, Arch.
Thanks, Jim.